Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to do today's video. So in my last video, I took you along with me as I went shopping at Ulta for some lower priced makeup because I admitted that I have been a freaking snob and lately I've been purchasing kind of only high-end makeup. And to be honest, there are so many amazing things that cost less than a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette or a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick out there. And I'm determined to at least try them. So I picked up a whole bunch of goodies. This is going to be a first impressions of me trying all this on. I'm also including some other items that I've already had in my collection that are also on that lower priced end. So we're gonna get right into this. All of these items are gonna be linked in the description box down below with pricing and links so you can buy them yourself. I'm really excited. I do realize though, I don't have a huge variety of brands here. I really thought I was gonna be better about this, but to be fair, I did go only to Ulta for this. So the lower price section at Ulta has a lot of brands that are not cruelty free, but I personally don't choose to purchase from those. So I kept this to only cruelty free brands. So I have, you know, not a huge variety of brands, but we're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay, let's start with face primer. So I actually have two that I already had from NYX, and I really love them both and recommend them both. One of them is the High Glass Primer. This one is very dewy. It gives a very luminous finish to the skin. And the other one is the Marshmallow Primer with Marshmallow Root that's supposed to be very hydrating. I'm gonna use the Marshmallow Primer today, mainly because I have some glowier products in this haul that I want to see exactly how glowy they are. So if you've never seen this primer, it's real weird. It literally, like, the consistency looks like melted marshmallow. It's very odd, but it goes on completely clear and comfortable. Of course, now I have a white cast, but I promise that goes away. If you have dry skin, I really, really love this primer. Honestly, primer is one of those things that I don't spend a whole lot of extra money on. I'll spend money on glowy stuff that makes you like really, really luminous, but if it's just face primer, there are really, really good affordable ones. And this NYX Marshmallow one is ace. Now that that has sunk in, I am going to be trying the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. So on the Ulta website, they call this a BB cream, whereas here it just says Tinted Skin Veil. Not sure the difference, but the shade that I got is True Buff Beige. I'm gonna apply this directly with my hands. Hopefully this color is okay. I think it looks like it's gonna be pretty spot on. And first I'm gonna dot it on. Oh yeah, this color looks good. And then I'm just gonna smooth it in. So if this is your first time here, I am somebody who likes a lighter coverage. I am not a full coverage girl. I prefer skin tints and BB creams and, you know, everything like that, tinted moisturizers. So this formula is right up my alley, and to be honest, this did a beautiful job. This just kind of evened out my skin tone, but it feels really moisturizing. Ooh, the color is great too. Look at that. Like, there's just like natural luminosity coming through. Oh, yay. And this feels really, really nice on the skin. I really like the way this feels. It feels just kind of like an extra moisturizer. And also, forgive me if I keep adjusting my bangs. They got a mind of their own today, okay? But this feels really, really nice. Ooh, and the coverage, that was only kind of one squeeze. I bet you could build this up, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to. I like being able to still see my freckles through. The reason that I still use something like this though, I just want a little bit of evenness, you know what I mean? And I feel like this did a great job, and ooh, I am like really digging the luminosity coming through. Ooh, yay, that's awesome. For concealer, I am trying this new one from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Brightening Concealer. The shade that I got is 26N, and it's kind of like one of these brushes with a clicker at the end. So we will click down some product. Hello, are you coming out yet? Oh, I see something, I see something. Okay, so we're gonna click the product down. I'm just gonna kind of paint it on. Looks very liquidy and lightweight. So I'm also gonna put some on the side of my nose where I have some craters taking up residency. Quite offended. The thing I don't like about these, and I knew that it was this kind of applicator before buying it, but still, I hate how you can never get the ends really clean. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times I'll take this and I'll run it under water and soap and everything like that, but still it's just frustrating. So I'm gonna blend this in gently with my beauty blender. All right, we're gonna see if we can add more because as of right now, I see no coverage at all. And if you have watched my channel in the past, you know this is already way more concealer than I usually use. This is only $5, but if it's $5 and you're gonna go through it in a week and a half, it's not worth it. Okay, ooh, there we go. Actually, that coverage is quite nice once you add a little bit more. Okay. Oh, and that is quite brightening too. Ooh, that is actually really nice and brightening. Now, again, I don't use a whole lot of product, but once I was able to layer this a bit more, I did like that. Okay, that's kind of a success too. We're 2 for 2? What? What? So overall, today's look is probably going to be a bit more natural in general, but this is the thing I am most excited to try. So they did not have this at any Ulta I went to, any Target, anywhere that sells NYX. So I did order this off of the NYX site and it was $8.60 on sale, but this is the High Glass Finishing Powder. They do have 2 different powders in the High Glass formula. They have the finishing and the illuminating. So this is just the finishing and I'm excited to try this if I can get it open. Haha. All right, so here is the powder. It is an illuminating powder. This is the shade Light. They do have light, medium, and deep, so there's only 3 shades. I'm just gonna use this. I don't usually powder my face, but I've heard that this gives really pretty luminosity, so. Do you see any difference at all? I don't. Maybe this is, no, actually, okay, I do. That took away some of like, maybe any oily spots, but it left a bit of a glow, but I'm not glowing all over like I kind of expect it to be. It feels nice. It feels nice and light. I don't know that I'm running out to buy like 15 backups of this like other people I know though. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see how it sits on the skin. I'm a big fan of cream products and I don't usually set my face completely, so maybe that's it. But let's move on. I have to admit that the one area I was not impressed with when it came to lower priced items at Ulta were eyeshadow palettes. I have not had good luck with a lot of those eyeshadow palettes. Like NYX, as much as I love the brand, I have not had good luck with their eyeshadow palettes. CoverGirl had 2 palettes available. 2 palettes available. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't want either of those various shades of just like mauve and gray. It's just, I wasn't impressed. So one thing that I have been impressed with are these e.l.f. bite-size palettes. I already have this one in my collection and it is one of my favorite palettes. I actually named it one of my favorite palettes of 2020. This one is in Hot Jalapeno. It is absolutely amazing and pigmented and it's $3. $3. $3. I really, really love this. I did try some of the other bite-sized palettes and I have to admit, I did not love a couple of them. I know people who collect every single one and they freak out over them. That's awesome. This one is my standout though. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna just go in with this gold on the lid and do something very simple, but I wanna start with a light brown in the crease. And even though I don't have any lower price palettes that have a brown, I'm just gonna use a random one that I have. This is just for the crease. There are so many brown eyeshadows that you can get that are lower priced. So just, you know, look at what you can find in the store, or I guarantee if you have any eyeshadow in your collection, you have some sort of medium tone brown you can use. All right, dipping into the e.l.f. palette, I'm going into this gold. There is a very light hint of green, and honestly, I like just taking these on my finger. Look how beautifully metallic that is. Did I say it's $3? Because it's $3. Oh my God. All right, I'd just like to say that this eye look took me approximately 90 seconds to do. And maybe it looks like it did, but I don't care. I really like this. This is kind of just such an easy look, and I do this pretty often, if I'm being honest, when I don't have a whole lot of time. I want to do just a tiny line of liquid liner, and for that I'm using something that was already in my collection, and this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I like this better than a lot of my high-end liners. This doesn't quite live up to the Ofra liquid liner, but this is absolutely up there in that stratosphere, if you will. I'm just gonna do a very light line on my top lid. I don't even think I'm gonna do a wing. I always say that, and then I do a wing. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Well, we've already gone a lot thicker than I was planning, but you know what? That's liquid liner for you. We're doing a wing. Little one, little one. Did I successfully accomplish a baby wing? This never happens. Mark down this date. Now to finish off the eyes, I feel the need to try this thing that you all have been recommending to me for literal years, and I don't know how I haven't tried it yet. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. The one that I got is the volume edition. I think there are like 5 different ones, but I have heard from so many people that this is the mascara. Like they'll choose this over any high-end mascara any day of the week. So I have been so curious to try this, and it's $4.99. If this is better than like my Milk Makeup Kush mascara that's $20, we're gonna have some problems. Okay, interesting wand. So it's wavy in that it's bigger at the bottom here, and also it doesn't look like there's much product on here, but let's give it a chance. Which end do I use? Okay, maybe I'll do what I usually do and just kind of roll it along. I have thoughts so far, but let me do the other eye. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for a second. I'm gonna do a second coat. I don't love this yet. I don't. I see absolutely nothing volumizing about this volumizing mascara. In fact, it's making my lashes separated but yet clumpy at the same time. All right, let's take a look up close. I don't know how easy it will be for you all to see, but my lashes have clumped together in little tiny clumps. It's not good. It's not great at all. I mean, I don't think it's very volumizing. It's not the worst I've ever tried. Definitely not the best. I have to admit, so far I'm bummed the most about this because this is the one that has been most highly recommended. So tell me, did I buy the wrong Lash Princess mascara? It's not terrible. It really isn't. It's just not what I expected, and it's not volumizing at all. Okay, I'm excited to try some blush. So I didn't get any kind of bronzer. I don't know why. I think it's because really I only love cream bronzers right now. I have a ton of powder bronzers and I still use them, but I love a cream bronzer. But this is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. It retails for $6, and the shade I got is Turks and Caicos, which I think could be a really nice addition to this look. I've never used a putty blush though. I'm very curious to see the consistency. I really like cream blushes, especially ones that are very emollient, like Melt Cosmetics, the cream blush lights, or the Tower 28 ones, but let's see. Okay, this feels very similar. It looks much more sheer though. Looks very sheer. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so it is buildable. Let me say this, if you have oily skin, I think you're gonna love this. If you have, oily or combo skin, this is gonna be right up your alley. I think this formula is a little bit drier than I personally prefer though. It's nice, it's okay. It doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. I swear, like my cheeks are rosy as hell. But I think that this is for somebody with skin not as dry as mine. It's okay, again, and I will keep this actually. Maybe for like a really hot, sweaty summer day, but right now, meh. We have 2 products left to try. This is another one I'm really excited about. So this is the Essence Blush Lighter, and it's a gradient powder blush. And the shade that I got is Nude Twilight. This sort of looks kind of bronzy, and I'm into it. So I'm just gonna dip my brush back and forth between both sides to see what it looks like. Ooh. Do you see this glow? Oh my goodness. Oh, I like that. Ooh, mama like. Let's do a little on the bridge of the nose. Give that little sunburn. Ooh. Okay, this is a lot of blush, and it's a little orangey on me, and I don't even care because I feel like I'm having a sun-kissed moment. Wouldn't this look adorable with some like faux freckles? I have a ton of freckles. Why would I do faux freckles? But I don't care. Oh, I like, yep. Here's the bummer. I'm wondering if they're discontinuing this because in store, the display said that these were, I think, $5 or $6 each. They rang up for $2.50, and that's how much they are on the website. So I would like run, don't walk, because this might be discontinued, but oh, ooh, look at that little cheek. Look at that little cheek. And finally, the product that I actually said I did not want in one of my Will I Buy It videos, and then I saw it and I was like, I want that. This is the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin. This is the Extra Lip Duo. So you've got a pencil on one side and a lipstick on the other side. And the shade that I got is Bring It On Brown. I got Bring It On Brown. So first I'm going to line my lips. It is a twist up. This is really nice. It's very creamy. My only hesitation with this right now is that when it comes out, that tip is so sharp, it almost felt like it was cutting my lips at times. Let's see, I actually really enjoyed that. So let's see, the other side, we have the lipstick. This is straight up 90s brown. I'm feeling it. Does that look orange to anybody else? So this is a matte formula, but it is comfortable. It's not uncomfortable at all. I feel like though that it might be a bit too creamy, like it's gonna be gone in a minute, but it's not bad. It's weird though, because when it first went on, it looked like it was coral orange, like bright ass orange. But now I feel like it's settled, and I feel like this is kind of a cute look. Like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this blush. I'm feeling this look in general. I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. What do you think? Let's go over each item I talked about, starting with the Marshmallow Primer. As I mentioned, this was already in my collection. I really enjoy it. It's very hydrating. It really smooths out the skin. And for me, it does help with a little bit of pore filling right around my nose. So I think this is good to help smooth everything out. Next, we have the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. This is going to become an instant favorite of mine. I really, really like the texture of it. I like the way it feels on my skin. I like how it evened everything out, but without being too heavy or thick or anything like that. It just felt like a beautiful moisturizer. I really do like this. This is awesome. The e.l.f. concealer, it did not crease at all. It looks lovely. I just needed to use a little bit more of this than I normally use. So it is a thinner consistency. So that does make me think the product might run out quicker, but I still liked it. And I feel like it did brighten up the under eyes really nicely, especially because I'm really tired and I've been trying to cut out coffee during the week and only drink it on the weekends. Let me tell you how that's going. The NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. I liked this. It's okay. Is this going to become a holy grail for me? It's not. I enjoy this, but it's not my favorite powder I've ever tried. I would say though, if you, again, maybe you have oily skin, you might like this better. I'm just somebody who doesn't use powder often, so it's hard for me to judge, but there is a definite luminosity to this. So I think that's nice. I wish it came in more than 3 shades, as always, but this was nice. For eyeshadow, of course, I absolutely love my e.l.f. Bite Size palette. Like, this gold is the star of the show. And it is so beautiful and so metallic, and this is $3. For the most part, you can't buy single eyeshadows for $3. So the fact that you can get an intensely pigmented palette for $3, sold. The NYX Epic Ink Liner, again, this is like 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. One of the better liquid liners I've ever used. If you don't have this in your collection and you use liquid liner, I highly recommend it. The mascara, tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I'm missing here. My lashes feel crunchy, like they're gonna start flaking. I don't get it. Everyone talks about this mascara like it's the second coming, and I don't get it. Tell me what I'm missing. The e.l.f. Putty Blush, I'll keep it around for now. It's interesting. It's not my favorite cream blush formula I've ever used. It is decent though. Maybe if I hadn't tried those other high-end cream blushes, then I would have loved this, but unfortunately I have, so I have to compare them to that. It's okay. The Essence Blush Lighter so far is my favorite thing on my face right now. I absolutely love the glow this is giving me. It's not sitting on top of my skin. Like, it genuinely looks like it's just blended in, and it's very smooth. The pigments are so small that it doesn't look like it's sitting on top. It just looks like this is your skin. I love this. Oh my God, I love this. I would highly suggest, I think they have 2 shades on Ulta's website. Buy them both. I'm gonna try to find the other one like today. And finally, the e.l.f. Jen Atkin Lip Duo. The more I have it on, the more I enjoy it. I think it's really creamy. It's really comfortable. This was $8 for a lip liner and a lipstick, which I think is really reasonable. And I like this. I think it came in 3 or 4 colors. Everything, again, is going to be linked down below. There was one that was a bright red and one that was a pink. So I don't know where my camera stopped recording, so that's it. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had so much fun playing with all this new makeup with you. So I want you to tell me down below, what are some of your favorite lower priced makeup items? Tell me what I'm missing out on. Tell me what you think I got wrong in this. Tell me everything. Tell me how your day's going. Tell me, how's your mom doing? How's your dad? How's your dog? Tell me. But that's it. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. But as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars, and I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.